So how do you fix duplicate content issues? Basically, you can try any of these. You can use tools like pubsubhubbub, which or xindexer, and these tools basically these tools will ping Google as soon as you post your content and tell Google to spider your content first. So whenever you're putting out new content, before somebody else comes and scrapes your site, hey, and takes all your content, posts it on their site because it has more authority, and Google indexes their site with your content before it crawls your site and indexes your page with the new content. That's why pingers are important. As soon as you publish content, push it into the Twitter feed, push it into these indexers, and tell Search Console, log into Search Console and submit a new URL, or just submit the new URL through Google's URL submit tool. Because you want to call that spider quickly, right? The Google spider is like going all over the place, right? You want to call the instance quickly. As soon as you push out the new content, make sure it gets indexed. It gets crawled, and then it gets, the first thing is to get it crawled, because then it's got a date stamp against that. And then it indexes. But when it crawls it knows, Google knows, okay, you're the originator of the content. You created the piece of content first in time before anybody else. So it assigns that content to you. You are the owner of the content, your site. You can install view source blockers. That's one way. If you think people are visiting your site and right clicking and trying to copy paste the content, then just install some scripts that block the right click copy paste method. You could use Copyscape to find people who are copying your content, right? That's a tool. It's a web tool. Push in your content in there, and it'll give you all the sites that are copying your content. And you can file DMCA requests with Google. That's yeah, it's a laborious process, but if you have to do it, you have to do it. Make sure to maintain an accurate sitemap, although this is not an important factor anymore, because Google has said it. John Mueller said that we're not looking at sitemaps as much as we once did, and we're just looking at the links on your site and the way the menu is structured and navigation elements are, and we're just clicking, we're hopping from link to link, and we're making our own sort of internal sitemap about your site from the backlinks that exist on your site. And we're not going to follow the sitemap that you have. Although having a sitemap is not going to hurt you, it's not as much of a factor as it once was. Finally, if there's duplicate content, and the only what you could do is to make it original is add lots of video to it, add more images to it, add some more text to it, add some did you know factoids, etc. Just like elongate that content and make that page bigger, especially if you have links coming into that page and you don't want to delete that page, but it's a duplicate content page. Then you just add content to it, and then you make it more unique and original. Or you could just edit some of the text and things like that. So that's one way you can fix it. So with that said, let's move on to the next video.